I just found an insane AI-driven website that lets you create beautiful presentations in 60 seconds. And in this video, I'll show you step by step how you can use it for your next presentation. So let's get started. The website is called gamma.app. And when you come to this page, you can either upload a Word document or a PowerPoint file or even a URL link, or you can simply paste in some text. But for this example, I'm going to click on generate. Now, I can select between tons of different languages. I'm going to go with English. Then I'm going to select how many slides I want. I'm going to select 10, and then I'll write in my prompt right here. Create a presentation about anything you want. Now you want to click on generate, and Gamma will generate a detailed outline you can use as a template. Now you can make changes here. I'm going to switch these two around, and I'm actually going to delete this text right here and just write some random stuff. Day in the life of Marcus Aurelius. Now this looks good. You can scroll down and you can choose to continue right away, but I actually like to go to advanced mode. Here I can customize my presentation further. I like to choose brief text, then you can choose who you're writing for, your target audience, then the tone of voice. I'm gonna select conversational, keep it casual. Now for the images. Gamma gives you a couple of different options here, whether you want to go with AI images or web images. I like to use AI images and describe my style as colorful and highly realistic. This turns out good most of the time. A quick tip here, change your card height to 16 by 9, so it's better for exporting to PowerPoint. Then when you're happy, you can click on continue. Because on this page, Gamma gives you a ton of different options in terms of color theme. And you can click around and see how the colors and the fonts look like and whether they fit your style. I actually like this purple one right here. So I'm going to select it and click on generate. And in a couple of seconds now, Gamma will generate 10 slides with detailed factual information and relevant high quality images. It's just going to take a second for the images to load in, and we'll see how it looks. Like, look at this photo right here. It's crazy that this is AI. This is what I'm talking about. Highly realistic as a prompt is great. This one as well looks so nice, and you can scroll down. On this one, this slide is a bit boring. So here's a tip. Click on edit with AI and use make this more visual. Just this button right here makes Gamma incredible. Look at the images it generated in a couple of seconds. When you're happy, just click done and keep scrolling down. Like, I think this timeline looks great, but let's say you want to make changes. Gamma makes formatting these diagrams and charts so easy. You can even completely switch it up. Let's try arrows. I think the timeline looked better. But the fact that Gamma organizes this in a second is so helpful. The rest of these slides I think turned out great. This again, the images are just incredible. Here's a day in the life of Marcus Aurelius. Overall, I think this one turned out great. So Gamma allows you to present this whole slide deck straight from the website. But let's say you have a coworker or a boss or a teacher that requires you to use PowerPoint, which sometimes is the case. Then you click on share, on export, and here you can export as PDF, PowerPoint, or PNG. Just make sure you have downloaded the correct fonts. So I'm going to click on export to PowerPoint. And just like that, you have the whole slide deck in PowerPoint. As you can see, still looks fantastic. And you can scroll down, see all your slides. Just imagine if you had to create all this from scratch. And yes, you can still obviously edit all these slides like usual. Here you can edit the text, you can remove and add images. So if you found this video helpful, try out Gamma, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you so much for watching.